Hi everyone, I'm back after a couple of weeks break to share with you some new additions to the Gemma Redmond Vintage collection. I'm Gemma and I'm the owner of Gemma Redmond Vintage. As I mention every week, these pieces will be being added to my website very soon. But if there's anything you'd like to find out more about prior to them going live, please don't hesitate to get in touch and I'll provide you with further images and details. And you can also make a purchase if you would like to do so too. So I'll get started. We have 8 pieces to work through today. We're working in time period from the Art Nouveau era, so circa 1900, right through to the 1990s, so a big spectrum today. I have lots of cool blues to share with you today, some turquoises and some pearls as well. So let's begin. I'll start by taking you through what I'm wearing and then I'll move on to the table next to me. So first of all, I think I'm going to begin with this rather beautiful and fascinating necklace. This necklace is a vintage piece. I believe that it dates in period from the 1970s and it was created by a Native American jewellery artist called Pete Sanchez. It is signed on the reverse. It features an eagle. As you can see, it depicts an eagle and it's inlaid with this fabulous turquoise and mother of pearl. Really beautiful. It's constructed from silver and is attached to this silver rope chain, which may not be original to the pendant. However, it is still silver and I purchased the two together, so I'm keeping them together for the next custodian of this piece. As you can see, it works really beautifully in a V neckline and I just love Native American jewellery. I owned some myself, but I've never sold it before through Gemma Redmond Vintage, so this is a first. So I'll unclasp it. I didn't actually source this piece in America, however, I actually purchased it on a recent trip to Glasgow. I found it in an antiques centre there, so I just thought it was so pretty and interesting, and the bird has such character too. So yeah, you can see that the bird is in flight or swooping down to catch something. I saw some beautiful eagles on my sea eagles and golden eagles on my recent trip to Mull, so this is very appropriate for me. You can see that the rope chain is a really nice length and fastens with a bolt ring, and I'll just turn the piece around now to show you the reverse here. It can also be worn as a brooch too, so you can unloop the chain and pin it to a lapel perhaps, or the top of a buttoned up shirt. It's engraved on the reverse. I'm not sure if you can see it that well due to the ring light, but it is engraved on the reverse with Pete Sanchez. So it is a piece of Native American artist jewellery. I just love the detail of the little birds, the eagle's eye and the beak too, and his beautiful silver and turquoise claws as well. So that's our first piece today. Next, let's move on to these fabulous earrings, which I paired with the necklace because I feel like these have a real Native American feel to them as well. These, however, are French and they were made by the designer Zoe Costa for her Renaissance brand and date to the 1990s. They're detailed with this blue enamel, which has a sort of lapis, gives the earrings a lapis effect. And then suspended beneath the earrings are all sorts of charms, which I'll show you now. I think these are a really perfect for the summertime, because they're detailed with charms such as fish. As you can see, there's one, I'm not sure, it looks like a little mushroom, but I think it's just a brass bead, and this which looks like some millefiori glass, and some stones, and also a silver heart pendant as well. They are clip-ons too. Here you can see the reverse of them, and they are stamped Zoe Costa Reminiscence. So that was her diffusion line, if you like, or her later brand. Next, let's move on to this lovely ring. This is Art Deco in style. It isn't original Art Deco, however I chose it because it was very evocative of the era and in really lovely condition. So this is a vintage piece, still probably 1990s, but Art Deco in style, as you can see. It's sterling silver, and it's detailed with this black glass baguette down the centre, these red glass panels in the corner, and then colourless rhinestones too. As you can see, I've got it on my index finger because it is quite a smaller size, but it's in lovely condition. I'll just take it off, then you can have a closer look at it and see its sparkle. It's stamped 925 on the inside of the band as well. Next, moving on to a true Art Deco piece. This is a bracelet, and those of you in the know will recognise this as being a piece by Jacob Bengal. Really true machine age design with the chrome plated metal and detailed with these linear and very modernist, impactful enamels in black and blue. And we've got these lovely sort of rivets here, really typical of machine age jewellery around the outer edge of the bracelet. This piece is actually reversible as well. Now I'm hoping I'm going to be able to show you this, that it is reversible, and I've managed to get the catch undone. The catch is just a bolt ring, however it's a pull bolt ring, so you just open it slightly with your fingernail and close it, and it isn't always the easiest to do by yourself, especially in front of the camera when you're in a hurry to fit things into 15 minutes. So you can see the full bracelet here, and it's in lovely condition, and then you can see the reverse of the bracelet too. Still has the design on the back, but it doesn't have the enamel detailing, so it's a bit more subtle, and perhaps if you're wanting to pair it with something that isn't blue or doesn't have any black in it, you might just go for the silver here, but it's two bracelets in one, if you like. Okay, let's move on to the first brooch of the day now. Although the Native American necklace was a pendant slash brooch, this is also a pendant slash brooch. However, this dates from the Art Nouveau era, so it's circa 1900. It's silver tone metal, and it's detailed with these lovely glass cabochons in blue and red, and a lovely central turquoise glass cabochon too. We've got this sinuous design here, almost resemblant of a butterfly in flight or some sort of insect, so typical of Art Nouveau design. And then on the reverse here, we've got the fastening pin going upright, so it gives you the option to wear it this way or this way if you like. And then at the top here, you can see we've got a little loop so that it may be worn as a pendant too, which I think it would look lovely suspended from a silver chain, and you can see it here worn on my lapel too. Next, let's move on to another pair of earrings. These are really statement pieces. These earrings are date from the 1960s. I feel they are 1960s, and they are either West German in origin due to the fact that they have the little pressed glass flowers, which I've often seen on West German pieces, or they're Czechoslovakian in origin because they have these teardrop-shaped glass beads, which I often find on Czechoslovakian pieces. They aren't in 100% perfect condition. A couple of the glass flower petals are a little chipped, but I thought they were so interesting and statement that it's difficult to see that the petals are a little bit chipped, and they're a great piece nonetheless. They are clip-ons as well, so I'll just pop them in for you to give you an idea of how they look. So there's the first one. I think these are probably perfect for summer, for a summer's evening, worn with a maxi gown perhaps, something like that. I'll just clip them in. There we go. So they're sort of intended for someone with a bit bigger earlobes than me, but I think they frame the face really beautifully, and yeah, they're really statement pieces. I also forgot to mention actually that they have little rhinestone details in them as well, which is really nice, makes them sparkle. Speaking of sparkle, let's move on to another impactful piece. This is an exceptionally rare and excellent example in wonderful condition of the work of the Eisenberg Company. This is an Eisenberg Originals dress clip dating from circa 1940, and as you can see, it's sparkles beautifully and has been really well looked after in its time. We've got this fabulous central faceted baguette stone, and then these lovely round and pear cut and oval cut rhinestones as well, beautifully faceted. It really sparkles. On the reverse here you can see this piece is stamped Eisenberg Original at the top, so it has the mark which we associate with pieces from circa 1940, and also the size of pieces from circa 1942. They were on quite a grand scale. The piece is also stamped with a letter N, which refers to the stone setter's mark, so the particular stone setter person who made this piece would have stamped it with their initial on the reverse. As you can see, this is perhaps great for wearing at the top of a buttoned up shirt, or pinning it into a V-neck, as I can show you just here. Doesn't that look fabulous? It's in wonderful condition, and I know there are a lot of Eisenberg collectors out there. If you're looking to find out more about the jewellery of Eisenberg Originals, I would recommend this book, Eisenberg Originals, and it's a Schiffer book. And it's by Sharon G. Swartz and Laura Sutton. It details so much about the jewellery of the Eisenberg Company, including designs and patents and advertisements too, which are really helpful in dating pieces, and some similar dress clips are on display in this book as well. My final piece is a piece by Louis Rousselet. It's Louis Rousselet, the French bead and faux pearl maker. This piece dates from the 1960s. It fastens with the company's typical barrel clasp, so typical of French jewellery too, and it's got 3 strands of lapis coloured glass and faux pearls coming around the front here, and then we've got these lovely gilded metal stamped beads as well. As you can see, I'll just take this off so you can get a better look. It's a beautiful piece. So let's just recap. We have the Louis Rousselet 1950s lapis glass and faux pearl triple strand necklace, the Eisenberg Original circa 1940 dress clip, this Art Deco style ring, these Zoe Costa Reminiscence 1990s earrings, these 1960s European earrings, this 1930s Jacob Bengal bracelet, this Art Nouveau era brooch, and this Pete Sanchez brooch slash pendant depicting an inlaid eagle. Okay, that's my selection this week. Thank you very much for joining me again, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll see you all very soon. Take care. Bye bye.